we've got to move the Seat Terror out, the classic Fiat Panda, and my parents' Abarth. Behind just looks like it's floating. New and old, there we go. Is that not good that it's not coming off easily?
No. I've got a Fuzz Townsend thumb. Hey, look at that.
Cool, that was easy. Is that all you have to do?
Look at the state of that.
Crud. But it's proving a bit difficult, so the scuttle's going to have to come out. What is it? A trusty Lucasade bottle has the petrol tank on the old Seat Terror project camper van. Why have you got this though, like that?
Because the proper fuel tank's full of rubbish.
Oh, not you need to, yeah.
So 2 pipes in. Well, 1 pipe in and 1 pipe as a return. Here we go.
And hopefully she should start in a minute to make way for the Abarth to come in over here. And my Abarth's got to go in there because my dad's got an all super duper ramp, so we've got to move the Seat Terror out, the classic Fiat Panda, and my parents' Abarth. Martin, wave. There we go, she's on. We've got to move 3 cars out the way first. Another one on?
Yeah, 2.
Let me know in the comments below if we should do a video on my dad's one and only Fiat Panda 45S VIP edition, the only VIP edition left on the road. I did a video on this back a couple of years ago and my dad bought it completely standard. Since then he's done a few little subtle modifications, driven it to Italy and back. So yeah, the card above on the video we did of this a couple of years ago. Drink that Lucasade energy, little Seat. Drink it! Give you that energy! Hi guys and welcome back to another video back on the Driven 24/7 Automotive YouTube channel. As always, my name's Amber and not as always, we are reminiscing because we are back at my parents' house on their driveway with their large collection of cars, which you would have just seen as we've just had to shunt a few around for my Abarth to go and fit onto my dad's new super duper ramp, hydraulic ramp. Would you say it's hydraulic, Dad?
Yeah.
So today, it's probably been a year on since I bought my TMC Motorsport lowering springs. Yeah, ashamed to say it's taken me a year to finally get to this point. Today we're at my parents'. My dad's, like I say, going to fit the lowering springs today and said bump stops. So a big thanks to TMC Motorsport for hooking me up with my lowering spring and bump stop order. So today's just going to be an installation video and then we'll probably do another video of the outcome. Obviously I'm going to feel it a bit more going over humps with it being lowered, but also hopefully it might handle better, it being lowered to the ground and all that. So yeah, let's do it. Here today to fit the lowering springs finally onto my Abarth. My dad wearing his Driven 24/7 hat. So tell us about your new toy, Dad, because this is what the Abarth's going to go on, which obviously makes your life a lot easier working on the cars.
So it's an air-powered ramp, maximum capacity 2.5 tonnes. Lifts up to about 1 metre off the ground. Air in the pedal, and I've got its own little pump, and it just pumps up the cylinder. And
it just goes high enough for you to sort of still get under the car and not break your back. So we're going to get the Abarth on this to obviously
carefully.
Yeah, let's do that then. If you click on the card above, I would have done an unboxing video when I actually got these this time last year, but just for argument's sake I've got the 4 lowering springs, obviously the front and the rear from TMC Motorsport, and obviously you've got the bump stops as well, which I think are for the rear, and I've got a malwam in there which I still haven't eaten, which maybe I could give to my dad as a bit of a thank you for installing. He might appreciate that, he might want a bit more, I don't know. Just looking after the Abarth from the front. You right, girl? No? Okay, just keep rubbing yourself up, just mind the paintwork, love. You right, my love?
Yes, thank you.
Admiring my dad's car collection.
Yeah. Don't go so close, man.
So I actually just checked the invoice. I've had them since the 30th of April. So we're just under a year to be exact. But the VMAX lowering springs, can you get one out, Martin? Cool, aren't they? What are you sniffing them for? Or kissing them? Like a little trophy. Bump stops. Yeah, cool. Why aren't you my friend? Bit of a car tour for Martin here. So first things first, we're going to start at the rear, Dad, yeah? So also,
ones, isn't it?
Are they?
Yeah.
So taking off the rear wheels first, obviously. Got the old lock and wheel nut key with me.
Do you want to pump it up?
Pump what up?
The car.
Oh my god.
Yeah, put your weight on the ankle. That end.
Oh. Oh my god. Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah.
Is that enough?
No, keep going. That's it, keep going, push it down harder. That's it. Keep going.
Oh no! So cool. That is going to make life so much easier, isn't it? So you can check the underneath the car now, Dad.
Oh, it's high, yeah.
You might not want it. You see something bad.
No, I'm just looking at the ramp. It looks cool, doesn't it, when it's up in the air. Is that not good that it's not coming off easily?
No.
So the car is in the air, and if you look at it from behind, it just looks like it's floating until you see the hydraulic ramp underneath. Such a good investment from my dad. He's always working on his cars, and he's got a lot to work on here, so now he's got this hydraulic ramp. Just makes his life so much more easier. For helping me out with my car mods too. Thanks, Dad. Hey. So why was it stuck on? Just because it's probably never come off before?
Yeah, it's got a bit of corrosion in it.
What, on the hub?
Yeah, we can grease it up, can't we? I've got a Fuzz Townsend thumb.
Car SOS. Fuzz thumb. So taking off the second wheel. Oh my god, what? Shh, Jesus! What? I was just down here and I heard this and Leo was there. It scared the hell out of me. I was just leaning over here and he was down there hiding. Second petal off. Dad said the tyres are in good condition.
That's a wear mark. You've got loads left, haven't you?
Oh yeah, so there's red springs in there at the moment. Coney, if I can zoom in, there they are. Coney shocks on here as well. Wheels are off. What's next then? Got to
undo this nut here.
What's
bolt.
that for the shock?
Yeah.
So much easier when you've got the right tools, isn't it? It's on the other side. Was that it? God,
Yeah.
blink and miss it, isn't it?
Any of them gonna fall out?
Here you go, this one's coming off a bit more.
Is that?
I think so.
Hey, look at that.
Cool, that was easy. Is that all you have to do?
Yeah.
I suppose the front will be harder to do. It won't be this easy, Dad.
No, that's why I thought we'd start with that first.
Oh my god, what an absolute doddle. Also, we've got the old one has just come off, and then the new one. I can't believe how easy that was. Better way to look at them like that. Before, and that's going to be the after for the rear.
I see the coils are tighter at the top.
Yeah.
More spread.
We're both learning, aren't we, Martin?
Yeah.
Then that, what's this bit do? Just obviously
Just an
a
insulator.
little bit of rubber. So what's different with the bump stops then? Obviously that's the new and that's the old.
Again,
Oh, so again they're shorter bump
shorter.
stops compared to the old big ones.
quite a lot.
New and old, there we go. What have you put on there? WD-40 and they're just sort of screwing onto there, Dad, yeah?
Well, they've got push in, but they're
Oh.
tricky.
So the new bump stop is now in, just a bit fiddly to do. Then obviously the spring will sit in there and bump up against the bump stop. Ooh.
He's in.
Dad just uses some trusty old petrol to clean out the area where the springs will sit. Bump stop's just been cleaned by some fuel as well. Oh, I'm going everywhere. Here she goes. One spring from TMC Motorsport.
That is that for now.
That is that. That's what she's looking at the moment. 4 of where the spring sits is real grimy. I can see why you're cleaning them now. So Dad's just clean up the other side with some trusty fuel. I hope that's not the good stuff, Dad, from Shell.
No, it's cheap stuff.
Turn into a bit of a cleaning video. We've spent more time filming the cleaning than installing the springs. So where the springs are closer is where they go in the top and where that rubber bit sits, yeah? And when they're further apart, they go at the bottom of the car, I suppose you could say. So this bit will hit against the bump stop ultimately.
Well, this goes around at bump
Yeah,
stop
around
in
the bump
middle,
stop.
Yeah. It's all located properly.
Yeah, fits into here, doesn't it? Nice little groove. And he sits in there.
See, I think there's a little groove that catches in the bottom of the spring.
Is there?
Yeah, it looks like it. Just ain't got the damper back, innit?
I can't believe that is the only bolt you have to take out.
I'll try and find the torque setting, innit?
Oh yeah.
Hold it.
Yep.
Back there.
So you just tighten it by hand and then you'll find out what torque
Yeah.
setting needs to be on. So have you got exactly the same springs on your Abarth?
I think so, yeah. I've only got them on the back of mine.
Oh yeah, you ain't done them on the front yet. It's be
Need to do
interesting to
that
see what they
next,
look like
isn't
in
it?
the front. So that was where the wheel was stuck a bit, yeah?
Yeah, we could put some copper grease in that, I reckon, when it's all done.
I've just done the wire brush on this and used some abrasive just to hopefully the wheel won't stick on. So say again, you just googled it and
80 Newton meters.
80.
Yeah. Done. A lot of damage there.
Oh, it's a bit tricky, isn't it? Just putting you under some pressure as well. Oh my god! So the front one's technically going to be harder than the back to do?
I reckon so.
Oh yeah, you haven't done the front on yours, have you?
No.
Have you got to do anything under the bonnet?
Yeah, we'll have to lift the bonnet.
Yeah.
It needs to be stuck on, Amber.
Yeah, I know, I was just wondering that.
Yep, lift up.
Jeremy Clarkson would say, Dad, just use a hammer.
Ooh.
There she goes.
Or
FSD, that's cool, isn't it?
Inside.
Cool.
You just undo these two bolts there. Just need to take this whole assembly out. So those two bolts got to come out. That bolt there's got, that nut there's got to come out.
So these here, that there.
And then the mounting at the top.
Tool of choice.
Losing it.
That's the right spelt. Losing it.
It's good stuff. Makes life a little bit easier, doesn't it?
Is that it?
Simple. So we've got to take that hose there out as well, that wire. Bing.
What was he for? Brakes?
ABS.
Oh. So you've loosened this one off with your
Air gun.
air gun and now you're having to do it like this. Right, so that is now out of that hole there. You've moved away, what was it, the ABS cable?
Yeah.
We did that a minute
So
ago.
we've got to take these out as well. Now some more hoses.
Oh, what, these sort of ones here?
Yeah. That's that one.
So again, you're just moving this out of the way just to get
Yeah, because this whole strap's
access.
got to come off. Plop. Done. That's it, and everything's clear, isn't it?
So you've just moved this one out of the way.
Yeah, and the one behind it as well, electrical one.
Can you check my oil as well, even if we're not doing the service today? Because remember that time in the competition, I checked it and there was nothing in there. Do you remember that? Bit dodge. See how the Forge induction kit there. Dump valve. What have you taken off there? A bit of rubber that was covering it over or
Yeah,
something?
it's a little dust, little cap.
So Dad's now removing the scuttle because you've taken the little step ladder because we're both midgets, but it's hard because the scuttle's in the way to get a proper hold to get this out. So Dad thought he could do it with all different types of spanners and that, but it's proving a bit difficult, so the scuttle's going to have to come out in it really. So scuttle panel is now, which will hopefully give my dad, will give my dad access to these now.
You need a hoover in there, Amber.
A hoover?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's taking off the cover from the other side. Take the cover off, it looks like this, which you'll see now. My dad can get access to this. Straight out.
Yeah, baby.
That made a funny noise.
Make sure it doesn't hit the boot. There we go. Good shit.
Now is that where it'd be compressed?
Yeah, so we've still got to release the tension on it.
You got a tool for that?
Yeah. Look at the state of that.
That is crud. They were red.
This is fuzz finger number 2.
How many pairs have you got? Have you actually gone through?
One pair so far.
Oh. Sort of an anti-climax. When we film the other side, I'll show people the decompression side. And I just hand loosening that top bolt there. Oh, just popped off, didn't it?
That's a sequence of events, and then it goes like that.
Where are you camping to, my friend?
I'm going for a picnic.
In the picnicker.
Ham sandwich.
Is it nice in there?
Quavers.
Quavers.
That's it, there, it can only go one way.
Ah, okay, so
Look.
once you fit it on, it knows.
Yeah, because it's got to sit in that groove and hit that stop. It hits the stop that way,
But not the other way.
but if it's upside down, don't sit in the groove.
Oh no.
It's not very comfortable, is it? Sitting on the groove. Clean this up.
That bit goes on the top.
Fuzz finger number
Fuzz
3.
finger, I was just going to say that.
Number
I
3.
spoiled it. Off he goes.
Still tightening.
Lowering springs are happening here, girl. Just hand tying it for a minute.
Well, I'll just take the weight off there now. That's that.
There she be.
Spin that up.
To marry it up with that. That pushes in there. Yeah, she's through.
Cool.
Top one.
Damn.
What was that just going through there?
Drop link.
Drop link.
17 on one side.
17 and 15.
Yeah.
Top bolt out the 2. So a 16 for the top one up here.
Yeah.
Just got to clip in these hoses again.
That goes in there. Down. That one goes in there. We've got to tighten all the nuts up, haven't we?
So we would have clipped a bit of these pipes in, but the clip is gone.
The little bottom clipped. What was there?
It's gone. So far we need a couple more of these screws because my dad's broken them, and we have lost, or my dad's lost, a clip. And we have gravel, so that is long gone. But to be fair, Dad, if that's the only things you're broken, we're not doing too bad, are we?
Not really.
And a canny moan because you're helping your daughter out. Oh, they're lovely rolls. Thanks, Mum. Yeah, make sure the cats don't eat them. Beautiful. Look at that cheese top. You got ham and cheese. I'm now filming the compression process because I didn't last time round. Yeah, I think, Martin, if you don't use this, if you didn't compress them, it's going to psh, so under a lot of tension.
Well, the spring would just go flying across the road.
Yeah.
Pretty much, because it'll just like boom.
Someone's walking past.
Yeah, just catch it in there.
Take
Yeah.
3 cats with it.
Freak out.
It'll be sad.
Meow. This looks so complicated.
Should try it then.
Oh, I'm standing back. Done nice and safely. I will go around this way. Oh, now I need to cross paths. That's a bit awkward. Just got to line it all up again. First bolt in, second bolt going in.
Yeah, thingy. Drop link.
Drop link. Not going to film this bit, but you're going to tighten up nuts on the end of that one, tighten that one up.
And the top nut, and then put all
And we need to clean this hub up, or if you've done it already.
No, I need to do this one.
Yeah. So just talking up.
The 75.
Now. 75 apparently, Google. It said for a Fiat, but it's alright, isn't it, Dad?
Yeah.
Because it is a Fiat. Clickety click. Does the trick. I'm just going to talk about tools that were needed for this job.
So the T20 for the scuttle panel, plastic trim, centre screw. And 5mm Allen key, that's for the drop link. 27mm socket, that's for the top of the strut. 19.
The yellow
strut mount.
tape is, what do you call it, not essential.
Yeah, the strut mount underneath the bonnet. 15mm with a 17mm span on the other end for the lower bolts. Oh, spring compressors, yeah. So,
Also the gun is,
yeah, it's handy to have.
if you've got one, air gun, airline. That's it.
Ratchet maybe, and a flat screwdriver.
So you just grease them all up because they were, all 4 were a pain to get off, weren't they?
Yeah, a bit of copper grease.
The wheels are back on. Dad's found out I've got a screw hanging out this tyre. Punch repair needed by my mechanic brother at some point, but for now we'll leave the screw in. That is so cool. So that Dad's come out of this toolbox and it's actually a Hoover.
brand new though.
That is amazing.
9 amp battery, so it should last.
What? How is that over?
And it's a blower.
Wow. So scuttle is back on, obviously the car is on the ground. We will come back and give her a service another day, but the springs have taken those today up. But I have noticed that the coolant is rather, it's not even on the minimum line, so we are going to top this up for now. We'll come back in a few weeks' time and my dad will service her. For now, that's the job done. If you want some springs like this, do get in touch with TMC Motorsport. I'll leave their web address down below now. I didn't know what springs to get. They gave me all the advice. I included the bump stops, so thanks to them. And yeah, hopefully this install video has done them and their parts justice. So that is it, guys. The installation of my TMC Motorsport springs have now been well installed, and can we all go in the comments and thank my lovely dad for installing them for his little daughter. So thanks, Dad, for fitting the lowering springs for me. And if you want to set for your own Abarth, do check out TMC Motorsport. They obviously do other Abarths parts and accessories and modifications as well. I think the next modification down below might be the sort of wheel spacers to space out the wheels, and again hopefully give it a bit more road handling as well. It's just started to rain now, so luckily we finished in time. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big fat like, hit subscribe, because I will be filming a part 2 to this lowering spring install video. I'm going to be driving the Abarth, taking you guys with me and letting you know the outcome on how the car now handles after it's been lowered on the lowering springs. Got a plane going overhead. So yeah, make sure that bell notification's on when you subscribe, so you'll be notified every time a video does go up on my channel, and to obviously be updated and notified about part 2 video going up. Do check out Driven 24/7 store. Not going to be getting any more of the beanies in stock because it's technically meant to be hopefully going into better hot months, but do check out because we've got some snapbacks on there, lots of car stickers as well. So if you want to support me further, support the channel further, help me get some more Abarth mods and do a buy on there. Every buy, every order is much appreciated. Thanks, Dad, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 2 for the outcome of how the Abarth now drives and feels on a TMC Motorsport lowering springs. Thanks, TMC Motorsport, and I'll see you in part 2. See you later, thanks for watching, bye.
Newton meters for that top one.
80 what?
Newton meters.
Don't you say Newton meters?
Newton meters.
Metons?
Newton meters, yeah.
Meters.